Well, he made the allusion that it is taking away the functions of the Nigerian Law Reform Commission. Well, this is not the forum to argue, but I think I hold contrary views. The Nigerian Law Reform Commission is much a part of the assignment of this committee. Statutorily and constitutionally, the law gives them the mandate to perform this task over time, periodically, to advise both the Executive and the National Assembly on the aspects of our law that needs reform. But that is slow in coming. Now that the Executive has initiated this law reform function and have co-opted other members of the society jointly with the Nigerian Law Reform Commission, I don't think there's a breach of any law in that respect. If anything, it gives more political impetus to the performing of this task. And it will all relate to achieving the result that we all want from this exercise. Nigerian Reform, the committee is being chaired by the chairman of the Nigerian Law Reform Committee, Professor Jumai Audi, who is a very renowned professor and was my lecturer in the university. And then we have other senior members of the legal profession. I counted at least 6 senior advocates in that committee. We have retired justices, we have academics, we are members of the academia, and members of the legal profession in this committee. So I believe that we are all striving to achieve the same goal the Nigerian Law Reform Commission is striving to achieve, and I don't think there's any conflict. And all of this, they have to provide a template. Members of that committee cannot amend any law, with due respect. Members of the committee are not tasked with amending any law. Members of that committee are not tasked with deleting any obsolete law. They are supposed to provide an action plan, a report to the executive that appointed them. That, okay, this is what we have observed, that these laws are obsolete. They need to be either repealed or reenacted or amended. These laws are redundant to the extent that the provisions in respect of which they were made are no longer operative in Nigeria. And as such, they are redundant. And then we also have to distinguish the fact that Nigeria practices a federal system of government. The only extent of the work of this committee is in relation to federal laws. And as such, the laws in Zamfara State or the laws in Plateau State or the laws in the Benue State are not affected by this exercise.
Can I